excuse me, I'm going to be awkward on camera, but I decided to do this and I'm going to do this. So here's the thing about me. I love projects, I love starting projects, and even more than that, I love thinking about projects. And what I hate the most is working on them, actually doing them, actually finishing things. Well, it's not, I don't hate it, but I can not do it. I either start too many projects and never finish one, or I only think about it and I don't even start. And since I was a kid, I wanted to be a YouTuber, because what kid didn't want to be a YouTuber? You know, and like I tried a few times. I had a Minecraft Let's Play. I made some Dub Smash compilations. Do you remember Dub Smash? It was like Musically, but for just catchphrases from shows and stuff. You know, but I never really committed to it in some form, and I lately I'm really frustrated with I'm so frustrated with myself lately. Like, I just want to do things, you know? I want to stop saving things on Pinterest and actually do something. So, yes, I'm recording myself in a shower because that's it. I'm doing a thing, you know? For the past like 2 years, I think I started in 2024, I've been doing these little recaps in my notes app, you know, stuff I did that year, always by month. So theoretically at the end of each month I should write in the notes some key stuff, what I did or what I was interested in, you know, just that kind of stuff. And I managed to keep it for the first year. The second, I think I have 3 months kind of unfinished, and this year we are at the end of March and I've done nothing. Which, that's the easiest thing, and it's not a big deal, you know? But it is a little thing that I set out to do because I often forget what I did, what I liked, you know? And I want to stay more in touch with myself and my memories and that kind of stuff. That's why I did it. Or I think I saw something on Twitter, I don't know. I'm just doing it to have little recaps that I remember what I did in that month or what I liked. And it often ends up that several months pass and then I open it, oops, already forgot everything. So I thought, why not mix these two things together? Mostly it's because I got this stupid lamp, because I thought it would be cool, lightning thing for, I hope it's recording. I thought it would look cool, and it definitely looks cool, and it definitely doesn't shine in my eyes. So I decided to mix those two things together, and that's why I'm sitting in my shower in the dark. Okay, cool. It's not even been 5 minutes. Okay. No, that's good. That's good. It's late. I need to go to sleep. I'm even not going to shower today because it's so late. I'm very hungry. I need to go to sleep. But I finally found a moment alone. I've been putting this off for 2 weeks because my roommate was always here, and I cannot do this with a person in close proximity. And also I am in the bathroom, and we have the worst kind of bathroom where you have the toilet there too. So like I'm not going to close myself in here for at least half an hour just to talk to my phone. So now I can do it, and I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Look at me, mom. I'm doing it. So, you know, these recaps, it's not a big deal really, because most of the time I just write lava shipping in there, and that's as much of a recap as you can get, because that's also, for the most part, the only thing, for the most part, the only thing I do or think about. So, that's the best I can do. That's the best I can offer. You know, and the 2 months that I did have some action happening in already passed, which I can talk about it. But I need my notes. So I guess I really thought I would be talking way longer about how much I hate my not doing stuff thing, but I didn't talk much actually, and now I'm kind of, what can I kill time with? Or maybe it can be a short video, it doesn't have to be half an hour. I must have in my head that sketchbook to write it, so I kind of imagine a yapping video should be half an hour. But that's fine. It's better that it's short, because I don't plan on editing this. I have a Minecraft video sitting in my laptop, and it's been there for over a year. The building I've been doing in the video is also not finished. That's part of why I've been putting it off, but also editing it is such a pain, because I've got like 5 hours of footage, and it's the video and the audio, so you have to edit those 2 things, and it is so frustrating. I don't know how YouTubers do it. I always sit to it. I watch like 5 minutes of it, that's it, I'm done for the day. And you know, I don't have to synchronize it, but you can hear my mouse clicking, and it's driving me insane when it doesn't align with the video, and there's a click and nothing happens. It's annoying, and I just don't know what to do with it. So I don't want to edit this. The plan is I'm going to sit in the shower, I'm going to record the video, and I'm going to cut out the part that I just walked out, and I'm going to post it to YouTube. And I don't care. Maybe nobody will see it, maybe my friends will see it, I don't think I'll make them watch it. Maybe YouTube will be like, now this will be funny, and then they'll recommend it to millions of people. Who's to say? I don't care. That's the whole, I can't care, because then I would never post this. I would be obsessed with making a perfect edit, and I would never post it. And I would be stuck in my not doing things circle, and it's annoying, and I'm done with this. Really, I just want to do things, you know. I got so many DIY projects, and I keep putting it off. Like, I always get in the mood for crafting, and then I spend a bunch of money on like beads or whatever kind of stuff I can find at the moment, and then I am no longer in the mood for crafting, so I'm stuck with all these things, and I don't do the thing I wanted. And I just really want to fix that. At least something, you know. I keep imagining recording these videos. It's like, that's kind of I don't know, coping mechanism or something. When I have a bad day or whatever, I just imagine or think on YouTube, and I never record it. So that I'm doing a thing. I'm doing a thing, and I don't feel awkward, and you can definitely understand me because my pronunciation is perfect. And I'm recording this in English mostly because I feel more detached from it, and if I was speaking in Czech, I would feel it 10,000 times more awkward. So that's cool. So I guess I think the thought was, I'm going to recap March to myself because I just realized tomorrow is the last day of March. That's cool. That's awesome. I haven't started studying for entrance exams yet, which is also so cool and awesome. So I'm doing fine. Time is passing. What do you mean? We're 1/4 of the year in it. Like the first 2 months always feel, wow, there's a full year ahead of you. And then March comes and goes, and suddenly it's like, it's supposed to be, I think it's going to be December tomorrow, I don't know. So the plan was to recap March, but honestly, I was like, did anything really happen? Because I think it just must go to school. January, February were interesting because I was in Barcelona, and I miss it so much, and it's wonderful, and I miss it, and it's the only coherent thought I can muster up. But yeah, March. Those aren't really helpful because there's some school stuff, and then mostly just fanfic stuff. So what can I tell you? What did I like in March? Lava shipping. What did I do in March? Write lava shipping. And also draw lava shipping. Because what else do I ever do? I wanted to make several videos, maybe renting, but let's be realistic. Before I can find another perfect opportunity to record this, it's going to be a long time. So I am going to complain because it is recent and it is about March, and I wrote 10,000 words and nobody said a word, which is cool. It's so cool, when you go insane for weeks and weeks and you drive yourself mad and then nobody says anything, and it's great. I love it. And it's like, I should be writing for myself, but there is a fandom and there are people, and sometimes I do get a comment, so it's just kind of sucks that I write 10,000 words and I can't even get like, cool, where's the next chapter? Nothing. Or like thumbs up, anything, so that I know that somebody read the 10,000 words and I'm not just screaming into the void like a crazy person, which is fine. It's fine, I don't think it made me that sad as I felt. I think there were different biological processes happening, but it bummed me out a lot. Circumstances or that specific thing, I don't know, but it bumped me out, and I'm just, it's 10,000 words, and I know that's a huge chapter. I think it didn't happen in a long time that I wrote such a big chapter, but like, can you just say, okay, you don't have to write an essay, even though that would be cool, or say that it's great because maybe it isn't, or you thought it was bad. Like, can you just say something, please? Just so that I know somebody's reading this, it's fine. It's fine. It just made me kind of existential because my biggest dream is to write a book, And the last several years I've spent just writing fanfiction, and like I love it, okay, because I love the characters and it's so fun, and yet I think I come up with some really good stories and concepts, that, and it's, I like it. But the problem with writing fanfiction is that when you post it, you know, it's like you kind of expect there to be a response because there is a fandom, there's a community, so it's like there is somebody who might care about this, and then you get crickets and it sucks the life out of you. But you're writing your own thing, nobody cares. Nobody cares, and you know that nobody cares, because nobody might even know. Or just your friends and family might know. Or maybe you have an Instagram account and you talk about it, so you might get some people to care like that, but on average, I think usually when you write a book, nobody cares, and you know it. And that feels freeing at the moment. And I just really want to write a book. And it's tough, right? Because I've been doing this for years, and now it feels like I owe it to people to write fanfics. Like I don't know, there's this identity of me on the internet that posts fanfiction, and I feel, I guess, like I would erase a part of myself if I would just ditch that for the sake of writing my own stuff. I don't know what it is. It's just, I'm bummed out. It's going to pass, this isn't the first time, I guess this is the first time I've been feeling this bad about it. But it isn't the first time I thought, oh my god, I'm wasting so much time writing fanfiction instead of my own book. So who's to say where will that get me? I just want to finish stuff. So, it's hard because I have several stories started, and I feel like I'm going to start a new project once I'm done with at least one fanfic. And I only start, I start new projects anyway, it's, and I'm just, once I finish the story, and I never finish a story, I only begin more and more, and then it's once I finish all these 10,000 stories that I have, then I'll go do the thing. And it's because ditching the stories, even though it's been years since they've been updated, it feels like failing, and I don't want to admit failure. So I keep thinking I'm going to write the last 2 chapters. I am going to write the last 2 chapters, even though I don't like the fic, I don't agree with the occurrence. It's written awfully. I don't even know what the hell I was talking about. It's just very, very poorly done purple prose. But I'm like, I'm going to write 2 chapters, okay? And once it's done, then I'm going to finish the different fic. And once I finish all the fics, well, then I can do my own thing. And my fics aren't finished, so it's fine, and nobody cares. And I killed all of my accounts, so that's cool. It's fine. It's great. It's not a big deal. It's just fictional stories about characters I don't even know own. So it's cool. It's fine. So that's one thing about March, and I'm going to check the camera again because I'm anxious. Okay. So that's one thing. March I think started pretty good because March starts to get warmer, and the sun shines, and there are what are they called? Violets in front of our school growing. So you think, oh, life is going to be so good, and then it goes back to the cold weather, and it starts raining, and the weather is just literally good, and suddenly you are feeling sad again. And that's kind of the other half March. Um, just kind of fell off, I guess. I don't know. Trying to. I don't think I did much, honestly. Mostly just frustration with myself because I want to go running or at least work out so I can, when the opportunity comes, go play football without dying. But I just can't get myself to do it because if I want to go running, I have to change into clothes and I have to go outside and I have to run, and there's this big hill and I don't want to run up this big hill. But if I'm going to walk, then it's going to take too long, and it's not even a nice scenery. But if I want to go somewhere nice, I would have to take the public transport, and I'm not going to go sweaty in a public transport. It's a whole thing. It's just like everything else. Too many steps to start, and also I don't want to run. It's awful, and I don't like it, and I don't understand how people do it. I don't know where they take the endorphins from. I hate it. Sometimes it's good, but it's exhausting. So even if I could at least work out a little bit, I keep thinking I'm going to do the arm workout. It's short, it's just 12 minutes. I did it several times already, and I just never do. I always come from school. Shit happens. I come from school, and then it's time to go sleep. And that's my day in a nutshell. I don't know how do people do things. I don't even have work or places to go now. Like last year and for all the previous years, I had school and then I had football, and now it feels like now I'm kind of surprised how I managed those two things. I don't know. I need to get better at time management. And there's a whole list of things I need or want to. German. On top of things that happened in March, I had one dream in German and then another, but that was not right. Because, do you understand? Does this make sense? Yeah, of course, there was one dream and then after it was another dream. I had a dream in German and it, how do I say this? It just re-sparked my passion for getting better at German, because after spending so many years with the language, I really want to get it to the same level I have my English, which I understand that talking my English sounds probably very bad. If this was written, it would be really good. I swear, I write fan fiction. I'm good at writing. I promise. I just can't speak. But in my defense, I can't even speak in Czech, okay? So I've been kind of trying more to get into German. Listen to German music. But YouTube Music keeps giving me English music, so that's cool. It doesn't matter how long I have to listen to German songs before YouTube Music gives me German songs. It's cool. But the problem is, I always think it's all or nothing, right? So every time I get into this mood where I want to get better in German, I think I can only watch and consume stuff in German. I cannot at all watch anything in English or in Czech, which is stupid because I go to school and we talk Czech there and we have English classes. And sometimes I want to wind down, I'm going to listen to Queen, or I'm watching Timbits of the Dimwood and I want to make some progress on that too. So I don't have, when I was watching shows in English, I also watch shows in Czech, you know, it's not all, I don't have to just watch German stuff or just listen to German stuff or just read German stuff, you know, it's just I need to practice it every once in a while a little bit. But I have this stupid mindset, all or nothing, which is with everything. That's why the Minecraft video is not out yet. After over a year, I have done no progress with it, because it's all or nothing with every single thing I do, and it's tiring. I think what I've mastered the most is drawing. Drawing. I think I kind of got that figured out. Sometimes. Other times I freak out again and I think I can only draw if I have a super duper original idea. You know, and other times I realize I can just doodle and redraw pictures from Pinterest and it's fine, because I like the thing and it's not my living, you know. But that's one thing I think I'm pretty good at, taking it like leisurely. I can't write drafts at all. Like at the moment I start writing, I have notes. Those are usually when I have an idea, so I jot something down, and then there's the finished product. I can write drafts. The moment I sit to write, that's the one version, and there are going to be only a few what do you call it, revisions, and otherwise it's done. You know, it's tiring, it's exhausting. That's why it drives me insane to write, because I sit down and instead of just writing, okay, they're going to go there and they're going to do this, I'm going to immediately go into the stupid metaphors. And then I wonder why it's so difficult to write. And I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yes, German. Okay, cool. So this month I've been more into this, and I've read some, and I know it's not good, but I've been reading some fanfiction on Wattpad. And like, yeah, sure, it's not, you know, Shakespeare level stuff, and it's starting an insane one story that nothing happens, which would be fine. But the moment you have to write every single person wishing guten Abend, just don't. How would you even write this? If I had to write this, I would go insane. But the thing is, I understand this stuff for the most part. Like, I understand on the bigger scale, I understand what happens, and then there are sometimes words I don't know what they mean, but I infer what they mean, and sometimes I'm right. You know, it's the same thing I did with English. How did I think of that? How did I think, maybe I should watch and read stuff, and I could feel a little bit better and maybe know some. I mean, the good thing about repeating guten Abend sometimes is that I know you can say guten Abend, which I knew. Okay, it's an example. But, like they say beruhige, I don't know how to pronounce it. Do you say the H? I think so. Ruhe, so beruhige dich, whatever, you know, they just say calm down, and they say it often too. So now I know that's a word. And the point is that reading is actually good for learning, even if it's stupid fanfiction on Wattpad. I think those are the biggest things I had. Because otherwise there are just notes for all sorts of fanfics that are written, unwritten. Yeah, this month was really rich in Ninjago, but it's also because everybody is enabling me. Everybody is, oh, Ninjago is so cool, your backpack is so cool. Oh shit. Oh, my light. My light in the darkness. You know, everybody is like, it's so cool that you like Ninjago, and look, Ninjago boss, and then everybody's For You page is infected, and it, and then I'm obsessed the whole month straight. I don't know, this month was really, really big on Ninjago yearning, and I've been watching a little bit because I decided I've always wanted to watch it in German, so now I'm watching it in German, and I'm like, and I'm at like 5th episode, which isn't a lot, but I keep hearing knocking, but it might just be the echo. Echo, echo, echo. So, very big on Ninjago yearning. I miss Ninjago, I love Ninjago. I love Ninjago. I think lastly, what I could talk about is D&D. I mentioned Limits of the Dimwood. I've been watching Legends of Avantris for a while, and it's great, but it really made me want to play D&D, and I didn't know with who I could play. And then it was wonderful timing, genuinely best timing possible. They started organizing a club at school, which is great. So I joined, and there's nobody I know, but that's cool because I'm meeting people and I'm talking to people. That's what I came here to do. So that's a good thing, and I get to know some D&D stuff and try it out actually, and it's wonderful. It's kind of a shame that it was organized this late because we get like 5 sessions and then I'm out of here. Yes, it's the echo. It sounds really weird, which is a little bit of shame, but at least I get to try it, right? So that's awesome. I just had a D&D session today. We had a first session. Well, we had session 0 last week, and this week we had a session, and it was the first session proper. I didn't expect we would immediately jump into the story. I thought maybe it would be still on the technical stuff, but we jumped into the story, which is great. But I did imagine that getting into character would be so much easier. Like would just slip in like a second skin, because I'm so good at talking to people I don't know, let alone to play a character, But it's fine. I hid in a hole so well that I just didn't do anything for the rest of the session too. So that's fine, that's cool. I'm having fun. It's interesting. I'm going to spend more time thinking about my character, so maybe I would understand him a little bit better. He's a boy loser, I'm afraid. That's what I'm getting. He's a little loser, and it's a goblin, and it's fun. I'm curious. I'm curious about the next time. I hope I could ease into it a little bit more, but at least I'm trying. I could have just completely avoided this despite wanting it, but I'm doing it. And my therapist would be so proud. I'm sure of it, because I'm doing things. I'm going to D&D club with people I don't know. I'm recording a YouTube video. I'm doing things, and it's awesome. And another thing, we had a project day, so it's a little thing, it's not really important, but I came up with some sticker designs for Ninjago, or maybe not even just sticker designs, just like even art and stuff. And I don't have it, I have it in my sketchbook, and it's kind of cool, but I did just like 3 because they were the easiest. But there are ideas, and there are ideas that I would like to. I should work on them while I'm stiff. While I can't talk anymore. When did I ever could talk? When did I? Whatever. Never mind. I should work on them while I still have access to Adobe products, but there I do have Affinity. Now it's free, so it's fine, but it's Adobe. What I should work on is an edit. I want to make an edit again after years. The last time I made an edit, it was in the beginning of third year, so that is 2 years approximately since I made an edit. And now that I have access to the newest After Effects, and it's not, correct, and it's proper, it might work well. I really just want to make an edit. At least one. I need to get working. I decided to make it a little bit 3D, so that's going to be so fun. I'm going to love myself the moment I start getting into it, which I have to, because then I'll lose access, and I'm not sure if I can bring my old laptop to life to get that correct old version. So we'll see. It's cool. So yeah, this month it's really Ninjago yearning and just this desperation to do something with myself. I want to do stuff. I want to go outside with people. I just wish they would reach out to me and be like, hey, wanna go outside? And of course I would definitely say yes, but when did I ever avoid going outside with people? So I just wish people would just take me, I wish they would take me on walk like a dog, except it's a super duper introvert that only wants to talk about Ninjago. It's always, oh, we have to do something. You have weekends free, awesome. We have to do something, and nobody ever reaches out again. And I don't know if they forget or if they remember just like me, but they don't reach out. I don't want to reach out. I should. I don't want to. But the beginning is saying yes to things and not skipping out of them, and from that I can move on to actually initiating things. I saw a trailer for a new DreamWorks movie. I don't think I got the name. I honestly don't know what it's called, but it looks cool, and it is about best friends being afraid of forgetting each other, and I must take my friends out to see it because I am going to cry so hard, and I need them to see this. And I was thinking, if I will make them see it. We will go together. They don't have a choice. They just have to have a free day in September, and we will go see that stupid movie. And I will cry. And I do want to, at least until then, finish the stupid t-shirts I've been working on since the end of summer, and finally give them to them. That would be the perfect opportunity. That is a deadline. That's a deadline. September this year is a stupid deadline. I should do it until then. If not, I'm, I guess I wouldn't be surprised, but disappointed for sure. Also, I'm excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Cannot wait. I can't wait. I don't want time to pass too quickly, but oh my god, I can't wait for July. It's really awesome. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Yes. I did it. I should say goodbye. Thank you for watching this, if you watch this, and I hope you understand the word, and I hope the echo isn't crazy. And good night. I'm so tired. I need to go to sleep.